Alright, what is up, you guys? It's 3X Ace here. Today we'll be talking about the girl standards and the standards for women nowadays. And yes, they can be fairly annoying. But if this rant, or I guess you could say somewhat of a story time, but if this sounds interesting to y'all and y'all want to leave a like, help me out a little bit more, share the channel, subscribe, and make sure you click on that little bell. That really does support. But if you guys want to enjoy this video, please leave a like, and if this video is gonna seem interesting, let's hop right in. All right. So I really didn't know about the women's standards. I didn't really find out about them until I was around eighth grade, which for me was 2016, 17. And so when I was with a girl, I was with someone, and I guess you could say we would go out. I really wouldn't care what people would say. People would call us a cute couple. But later on, some guy, he told me about the women's standards, and now seeing it, I feel like that's such a messed up thing to do, and have a specific way for a woman to be treated, or for a woman to look some way or some exact way. And to be really honest, that is so messed up. Quick disclaimer right now: I'm not supporting women. I'm not a feminist. I'm not anti-feminist. I'm not anything. I'm just talking about my personal thoughts of the double standards, or the women's standards, however you want to say. But my point of view is that it's so screwed up, because I would walk around and be like, oh, I'm not walking with this perfect woman that everybody says. And now that it's 2019 is seemingly approaching the end, we're starting to notice the women's standards have drastically changed. Back in 2016, 2017, it would be that the girl would have to be at least not a certain type of eye color, had to be a certain, she had to have a certain image. She couldn't wear too much makeup. And now the woman's standard, the basic woman you could find now, and you could say is actually pretty, is if she has a nice big breast, or she looks nice in some tights, or she wears enough makeup to cover her the parts of her face that she doesn't like. And to be really fair, that's no way, because for all the women out there, you women should love yourselves the way you want. It doesn't matter if you're, I'm not trying to be rude, but it doesn't matter if you're fat, or if you're Asian, or if you're skinny, or you do not look good in tights, or if you wear no makeup. You have to love yourself. That's the key to everything. And if you don't like the way you look, then to be really honest, you could just work on yourself, but don't do it just to get the attention of guys, because that's really messed up. If you just want to work on yourself so guys could look at you, guys could talk to you, don't do it. Because at the end of the day, you may end up with a guy that actually loves and cares for you for however you look. And well, the women's, to anybody out there, that really goes out to anybody, because I think it's so messed up for a woman to, or a girl to see herself at the mirror, in the mirror, and be like, oh, I don't look like this, so I can't be this. Or when they look on Instagram, they say, oh, I don't have this body figure, I don't have these big breasts, or I don't have this nice ass, I can't be known as pretty. the it's really cruel, in the way women are being treated nowadays, and how they're being told things that they shouldn't be told, and how they just go on social media, and I guess you could say, they realize how how they're not pretty, or how they're not supermodel looking. And to my opinion, that's nothing good. And to be fairly honest with everybody watching, I don't think a woman or a girl should perceive herself as I have to look like this, or I can't be this, or just because I don't have this I'm not gonna be pretty, or just because I don't wear too much makeup I'm not cute enough. That doesn't matter, because now that the women's standards from back then until now and approaching 2020, I bet you in 2020 those standards will change, and those standards will no longer be the same. But once we see that, once we see how the standards will soon to be, for a couple of people will soon realize some of those standards. And well, to be fairly honest, I believe that women should love themselves. They should look at the mirror and be like, oh, I'm pretty, I'm not this or I'm not that. They should always view themselves as a confident individual. Yes, this sounds super cliche to say. And, well, there's no better way of saying it. Because the women's standards now is, how we just said, they have to look some certain specific way. They have to wear makeup to cover up bad spots on their face, or they have to be this specific way, and it's not fair. And same thing goes for men, and I will talk about that on a different day. But it all falls back on the women's standards, and it is so messed up. But anyways, that's all I got for today, guys. If you guys wanted to enjoy this video, please leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe for more. And until next time, 3x Ace signing out. And remember, stay positive.